Hi friends, welcome back. So this is a comment coming in just yesterday from Isaiah T. Johnson, and he says here, I don't see the point of showing the video of Graham in the beginning. He definitely worked hard to become an established realtor before transitioning into a YouTuber. Even if he made bad decisions picking/taking sponsorships, that doesn't mean he's just some bum that got lucky without any work. It's actually inspirational to see a guy suck at school but make it as an entrepreneur still. And guys, I want to address this because this is essentially your largest audience on YouTube are people like Isaiah. Isaiah dreams about making lots of money. He calls himself an internet entrepreneur, puts quotes of Mark Twain on there and inspirational, pictures of turns and stuff. And essentially, these kind of people look to influencers on YouTube on how to make money. And it actually makes sense. If you Google how to make money, essentially people like a Graham, Kevin's, etc., will pop up first. And the direct points I want to make really, really clear is that, one, I understand that everyone likes money and smiling faces. I totally get that. And sometimes people say they come to my channel and I'll read in comments, oh, Chris, why are you such a downer all the time and stuff like that. The reality is because I tell you the truth and I tell you reality. And sometimes reality isn't necessarily nice or happy times all the time. Fantasies can be happy times all the time. And essentially a lot of YouTube is entertainment and fantasies. And this is the question I pose to you. Who do you want to hang out with? Someone who smiles at you all the time, but they want to take all of your money? Or someone who's a little bit frowny, maybe not so nice sometimes, but is trying to help you? And that's the question that you have to ask yourself. I want to start with this, addressing the person like, okay, Grandma's so awesome. He worked hard. Look at this. I made $50K a week as a drug dealer until my world collapsed. And the question I pose to you is, do drug dealers have a lot of money? And do drug dealers work hard? That's the question, right? And yeah, I mean, look at it. You can make $50K a week. That's actually a pretty good salary, right? As a drug dealer. I'm sure they work hard, try to manage all of their clients. You got to manage your distribution and also the supply, these kind of things. But you're constantly looking over your shoulder because you're doing, bad activities, and you're also hurting a lot of people. And the more people you affect in a negative way, right? People come after you. I'm sure you know these kind of things. Also, this is a real thing. There's a headline, June 23rd, right? Just recently. Software company plans to pay tens of millions in ransom to hackers who cripple car dealerships across North America. Crime can pay, right? If you're a hacker and hack a bunch of dealerships, yes. But you're talking about millions of dollars. And when you get money in this way, again, you're constantly looking over your shoulder. You're hiding in dark alleys. And I mean, you don't know who's after you. And your life is at risk all of the time. Regarding these kind of things, yes, guys, you can make money doing bad things. You totally can. I'm honest with you with that. But I don't suggest these kind of things. It's illegal. It's harmful to your health, and it's not a good long-term strategy. Regarding the whole Graham thing, is he a bum or not? Graham, Kevin, and the people all sort of in their little group, they're all about the same age, and they all got started about the same time, which is the very bottom of the real estate market. It doesn't matter, honestly, how hard you worked or how intelligent you were. Sometimes it's just timing. You get in the exact right time, you're going to do great. Let's say, for example, today. Let's say today you are the hardest working person in the world. And Isaiah, I'll say maybe you're working really hard and you feel like you're not getting ahead and you're trying to do it in real estate. But like today, it's a really bad time to be a real estate agent today. The rules just changed on that. So your commissions are going to be lower. The housing market is really slow, right? Interest rates are high, etc. It has very little to do with you. And I'm just being honest with you, right? You may work really hard. You're just in the wrong thing. If you're the same age as Graham, and if you can pick the city that you're born in, pick the parents that you have, and pick the year that you were born, you can do fantastic. But sometimes things don't work out that way. And so I dispute this idea that Graham is, where he is just because he worked hard and stuff like that. A lot of it has to do with luck and timing, and some things you can't choose. One of the things, though, is that this is just real, that it may not be apparent to you, but I want to help you guys understand the world. And always do background checks and look up everybody. Please do. Please look up me. Please look up anyone you watch on YouTube. It's important. This is Kevin today, or actually just yesterday, and you can see the video right there. That's what he looks like. And I want to show you this. This is just 6 years ago, guys. He was making videos with Graham just 6 years ago. Look at him. Why am I showing this? Sometimes people say, "Oh, Chris, it's all genetic. It's all genetic, right?" Guys, this is lifestyle stuff. I mean, you can see like how clearly he's aged. I'm 49 years old, and a lot of people don't believe it. But this is the secret. I'm not out to scam people all the time. I surround myself with good people. And this is the other thing that's true for these kind of people. The only reason like people hang out with them is because they got money, right? They want to get rich. So that means essentially people only like him for his money. And one of the best advices that I can tell you, I tell everyone this all the time, and especially too if you're in the dating world or whatever, if you meet someone when you don't have any money, when you're at the lowest point of your life, and they still like you, those people really like you. Because I promise you, they don't like you for your money. You don't have any. And the more friends you make at those periods of your life that are truly trying to help you, they truly enjoy spending time around you, right? Those are going to be your real friends. These kind of people, they don't have real friends. That's why they're stressed out all the time, and they spend all their time trying to basically scam you for money. Look at this. So this is just right now, June 22nd, June 23rd. This is happening right now. Kevin's in Las Vegas, right? He's doing this Millionaire symposium where he's going to teach you the secrets to be a millionaire, and he's there with Ben Mallah and Kathy Wood. True story. He's bragging about Kathy Wood being one of his guest speakers. And this is a joke. And I understand, guys. I understand. If you don't do any research and you just listen to the smiling, shining people like Kathy Wood, they'll convince you that you're going to be rich, etc. But this is stuff you want to do, guys. Check up on people. I'll give you an example. So that's Kathy Wood. This is the other person that Kevin's hanging out with at his Millionaire symposium, right? Ben Mallah, Life for Sale. These are his famed guest speakers. And this is what these people are. Look at just 3 weeks ago, this Ben Mallah guy, he's making videos, how to make money with Hooters girls. These are the kind of people that these hang out with. And, this is the, I mean, to me, that's obvious. Like, you just don't want to associate with these kind of people. To me, that's obvious, right? He's got the gold chains and sunglasses. And if you have to meet with people and you're wearing sunglasses like this all the time, and these other people aren't, this is like clearly a dishonest person. I mean, isn't it obvious? And if you look at Ben Mallah's webpage, this is live webpage, right? This is it right here. He's a $500 million man, and he's charging people 15-minute calls for $350, 30-minute calls for $690, and he's got probably hour calls for what, $2,500, 2-hour calls for $5,000. Like, this is how these people make money. They make money by selling you hopes and dreams. And for some people, it's not obvious. It's sad. It's not obvious that this is a scam. I think the symposium thing, I think it's like $1,000 or something. We can check the price, but it should be obvious, but it's not, because people get blinded by greed or whatever, or they'll say, well, look at all these friends and other millionaires they have. They must be awesome, but that's the whole point. It's like a network of scam. It's like $1,000 for the stupid thing. And they also too, and this is so ridiculous. Meet Kevin is on his webpage. He tries to sell you like buy and sell alerts. He calls them trade alerts, right? And they make the claim that they're not financial advice, but just actually read the disclosure. It says the trade alert, like that's what he calls it. He calls it trade alerts. The trade alerts by Meet Kevin are for educational purposes only and are intended as trading ideas, not recommendations or advice. We do not guarantee specific outcomes or success of these alerts, and they should be construed as offers. Should not be construed as offers or solicitations to buy or sell securities. But come on, we all know that you're selling trade alerts, right? Why do you think people get trade alerts? Because they want to copy you. So it's ludicrous that you have these disclosures say, oh, it's just for education. It's not to get you rich and stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. And moreover, which is really funny, in their disclosure thing, they didn't edit it. If you go back here, and what I mean by that, it says right here, it says, you may want to tailor this disclaimer further to match the specific services you provide and to comply with local laws and regulations, meaning that they just copy pasted something. And that's how either, Kevin's an idiot and lazy, or his lawyer is, but you can make up the mind of it as well. But that's the kind of stupid shit crap that they put in there. Moreover, regarding this stuff is like you can check people's performance. So this is Kevin's fund thing he's got here in the last year, up 6.93%. Okay, you can check Art K in the last year. That's Kathy Wood's one, right? These are the people that are supposedly the masters and experts, and they're all millionaires, etc. 1.152%. That's the performance of both Meet Kevin's fun thing, Kathy Wood's fun thing, right? And then if you just put your money in index for the last year, you'd be up 24%, right? These people don't even beat the market. I'm not making just random stuff up here, guys. The sad thing is though, is like people still buy classes from these kind of people. They buy and sell alerts from these kind of people who can't even beat the market, right? Look at this. It's ludicrous, who falls for this stuff? Unfortunately, people like Isaiah. They say, oh, well, Kevin works hard. I mean, Kevin, he's such a hard worker, right? Yeah, he's hardworking. It's scamming you. That's the scam, guys. The scam is that these guys, are good at this stuff, and essentially they make their money from selling you hopes and dreams, just like the Ben Mala guy, right? Anyone who just does this nonsense. Moreover, if we say, this is what they'll always say. They'll say, oh, you gotta have a 5-year perspective. You gotta have a 5-year outlook, right? That's what Kathy Wood says. So she's telling everyone that Tesla stock's going to be like $2,600 in 5 years. You can check. This is ARK Invest for the last 5 years. It's down 4.67%. You can see right there. It's a total bubble. And if you check the S&P 500, the last 5 years, it's up 85%, right? You can see it for yourself. And this is the kind of things that I encourage you to do. Any of these people that you see on YouTube, please check. Please check their backgrounds, check their track record, check their history. And one of the things you want to do on a daily, these people like all the time are like, oh, you got to do this, so it's so awesome, right? And then was a month or two later, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know, no one could have known, right? And then you fall for it again. Oh, you got to do this, it's so awesome, it's awesome. And then a month later, oh, I'm so sorry, no one could have known, I'm sorry you lost money, that kind of stuff. The people who fall for this kind of stuff, it's the same for people who get into bad relationships constantly, right? And keep forgiving the bad lover. And don't be that person. Don't be that person. So I know for some people that, I tell them things that are truthful, right? Maybe not happy, maybe not fun, but I'm trying to help you. And again, be careful of the people who are smiling at you all the time, but constantly asking you for money. So please be careful out there. And I'll catch you all in the next video.